Hello, theme park enthusiasts, and welcome back to Planet Coaster. In the last episode, we completed Who You Gonna Call, and that opened up this extra level here in Planet Coaster, a little overtime. Resurrect the fortunes of an abandoned and haunted theme park. With the Ghostbusters standing by to eliminate any stubborn spooks in your way, will a new day dawn for this dilapidated park once the ghosts are gone for good? Recommended for skilled theme park managers and paranormal elimination specialists. Alright, so let's jump in, see about these ghosts. We have the tools, we have the talent. Resurrect the fortunes. Alright, so we've already said that. Key info. Rides are locked in place by strange forces. So evidently the rides are haunted. No rest for the wicked. Staff don't use staff buildings and are trained on the job. This will make this so much easier than the other Ghostbusters level. A loan has been taken out to help fund the park's renovation. Check your finances for details. Use L to toggle handy light on and off. Alright, so let's see our objectives here to start with. Ensure that there are no more than one ghost.
You've proven you're up to a challenge. Ghostbusters material even. So how'd you like to put those skills to work managing a new park? It's going to be harder, but you know who to call if you get in trouble. The Ghostbusters, in case that wasn't clear.
Okay, this is a tiny little loan. We'll get that paid off quite quickly here. We'll just take care of that. Get it out of the way. So, we have a ride that's broken down here in the Star Wheel. We have the bumper cars that are haunted. We have the boom boats that are haunted. Chairaplane is just closed, so that I'm going to have to open, but I'm also going to change up the settings on it to hopefully get more guests in. We have a hybrid coaster here. It is haunted though. Alright, and then we have Skywatcher, which is also haunted. Perfect. Let's go with the Chairaplane here first. I just need to go through everything here. So with that tiny little loan, as I said, I just want to head and put it up to the maximum I can pay on it because I want to pay it off as quickly as possible. Now with this, I'm going to set this to be the ride sequence that's the most entertaining, evidently. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And with that then, I can bump the price up to $13. We are going to request that it is checked every 10 minutes, and we are going to put it at full ride. Now let's see what we have as far as shops. Just a memento. All these are unstaffed. What we're going to do to start with is we're going to go ahead and close all of them. We will bring them open a little bit later. Probably in between episodes I'll go ahead and fill out the information on them to make them the most profitable I can. But we're just going to leave them closed for right now because I don't need the extra staff when I'm trying to just get the park started and the extra expense of it all. So let's go ahead and do that. We have ATM set up, which is good. We have a toilet block and a standard restroom block, all good things. No small attractions, no hotels, no restaurants. Everything seems like it's good to go. Alright, so here's our really cool train. I love the theming that I'd seen in this park before, so I'm excited to use it sort of as is. Ooh, and I am definitely wanting to use this stuff over here. Just added theming for the sake of having added theming. Probably I'll end up putting a coaster over here later in the game. Alright, here's our boom boats. Those look great. So everything, I really like the way everything looks. I mean, it looks dilapidated, but I'm sort of going to go with that as the theme for the park overall. I want it to look dilapidated. Yeah, I mean, I can't even change this being here, so I'm just going to leave it where it is. I like it. I really do. Alright. Let's see who we have as far as staff. We have no staff whatsoever. So, we are going to need some Ghostbusters. And I want my Ghostbusters to start. Let's see here. What rides? I mean, from what I've seen of other people, the harder the ride is, like the roller coaster here, is going to be the one that I think will be the hardest for them to get the ghost out of. So I'm going to put the Ghostbusters here. Can't be trained until March 9th. Alright. I do want them to be trained up as quickly as I can. Just trying to get a handle on how this park is sort of laid out. It's very cool looking, but it is a little bit complex here. And we'll put the other Ghostbuster just here at the beginning of the park. Alright. Then we're going to start with one mechanic to start with here. And right now the star wheel here is broken down. So we'll put him there to go ahead and take care of that. You know what? Let's go ahead and get two mechanics because we are going to need another one. We'll set him in there. Let's go ahead and get two security guards as well. And we will go ahead and get two janitors. You know what? We're going to need more than two janitors. Let's go ahead and put 4 janitors in place. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now we should have all the staff I want, I think. 2 Ghostbusters, 2 mechanics, 2 security, 4 janitors. Perfect. Alright, so we'll get the chair swings here going soon. Let's go ahead and get started, see how this all goes. Get him in there to repair that. Oh, it is haunted as well, so that's not going to exactly do us much to begin with. Oh, that actually reminds me. He's here trying to catch Slimer right away. Well, that's sort of aggressive on his part. We are going to need something here. Let's see. Shops, facilities. Alright. Echo containment unit standalone. Wall mounted. So, in this scenario, I want to go with sort of wall-mounted ones so that they don't really distract from the rest of the park. Basically, I want them to be here, helping the Ghostbusters as need be. There we go. So we got one there. But yeah, I don't want them to be like sort of standing out and just making the place look ugly overall. So I've got to figure out locations to put them where they work, but they're not in the way. It is a little bit of a process, but that's not the end of the world. We'll go ahead and put one here. Trying to maneuver it just right so it's not imposing on the look of the place. Nope. Gotta get it set up right so it looks right. There we go. Alright, and we're using cobblestone path, looks like. Different cobblestone. No, not that. Alright, so we're using the stone slab path. There we go. That'll be set up over there. So now we have one over in that corner, we have one over there. Nowhere really to put one over there. They're fighting the, or he's fighting the ghost there. This guy's trying to fight Slimer, which I don't think is going to go well to start with. I would say Slimer's probably a little bit overpowered for him right now. Alright. Then we'll go with another one. Why is it obstructed? Alright, well, what about one of these? Maybe take the grid size down? Alright, can't put it on that building for some reason. Huh. You know what? We can fix that. How about now? Alright, so we've got that there. Perfect. Want everything to just look like it belongs is my main point here. Alright, so we just need natural wood plank. Hopefully the colors are just normal here. Alright, then I need the 1 meter. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so that building's done. So we have one over in that corner, one in the center area here, and one over here. Another one here wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Let's go ahead and put the stalks out front here. We're gonna have to get rid of this wooden window here. Alright, same thing here. You know, for right now, let's go ahead and change it to daylight, just so I can see what I'm doing here. I like the darkness of the place and such, but I just need to be able to see in order to ensure that what I'm adding on's looking right. After all, I do want this to be nice. Put one of those there. Wish it didn't have to be in the brick the way it is, but you know what? That's not the end of the world. Alright. There's that taken care of. Something I am noticing is we need some trash bins around this place. So let's see here. Palace. The Old West ones look sort of dilapidated the way this park does, which is sort of the look I'm going for here. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in place. Basically want them near entrances and exits of rides, because that's where people seem to throw the trash the most. That trash can just looks like it's broken. So hopefully we can get that fixed. Sort of in the weeds there, but that's fine. Alright, is that all the major rides? Oh, the chair swings. So those are all taken care of. Then we'll go with some benches around the park. Somewhat near where lights are. Keep the guests a bit safer that way, perhaps. Oh, they've got the rough wood benches there. Alright, let me take these out. Alright, put one there. One there. Plenty of benches around. Don't know if they're going to be tired in this episode like they were with Gozer from the last episode, but I want to make sure that they are having facilities if they are. Alright, so that takes care of that pathway. I have a bench here in case you're waiting for somebody to come out of the bathroom. Waiting for somebody to get off that ride. Alright. I think that's good as far as the benches. I think we've got pretty much everything covered here. Other than, you know, actually letting it run now. So let's see what happens with the ghosts here. Slimer, I don't think he's going to catch personally. That's just my opinion. I'm more interested in the one over here by the bumper cars. He does have the one of the bumper cars. Perfect. Alright, so let's look at the bumper cars here and see if there's anything we can do to improve them. Not sure on that one. Think there might not be, but best to check anyways. Oh, there is. Alright, so I just wanted to do 2, and then it's gonna go for $6.50. That's the best it can do. Perfect. So it is ready to open now. Awesome. You know, as I said, I just sort of like the dilapidated nature. It works.
Well,
You know what? Even though I really don't want buildings for it, I probably should put in a building over in this area here if I could. I need guests to come in though first, but I'll put one over there. For right now, let me go ahead and help him out. Take him over to the facility here where he can go ahead and get that. Alright, Star Wheel has been fixed, but it is still haunted. As I said, I like this being broken the way it is. I like it on the ground. It just adds this creepy aesthetic to the place, and it just works for me. I don't know what else to say beyond that. This I do need to change to 10 minutes, and I want it to be full load. We are getting plenty of people coming in right now, so they'll get down here to the ride soon enough, hopefully. March 9th, really could use them being trained. What are you upset about, Peter? Just sort of bored, I guess. Alright, so we gotta get the guest happiness up. That'll be fine. Gotta get the ghost down, which will also affect the guest happiness. This is ready to go as well, isn't it? Yes, there we are. Perfect. That'll get some more people going in. And I'll get our money up at the same time. And while I do want to put in an ecto-containment unit over there, I really do need to get my Ghostbusters trained is the biggest thing. Come on, let me train him. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and get him. I don't want you capturing that ghost. I believe you're good enough to get the boom boats now for me, if I'm not mistaken. And that's the big one for me. Because then I'll have this nice big ride open here. And we'll probably end this episode by taking a ride on it once we get guests over to it. He has gotten it. Perfect. Put that right there. Alright, so he wants more money. That's fine. We can take care of that for him. Let's put him up to 300. And we'll put him up to... Oh, you know what? He's good at 285 for right now. Alright, so Boom Boats is now available. Oh, it has to be tested. Alright. Yeah, go ahead and get the Bump and Derby if you would, please, for me. I do need it open. go ahead and get you trained up as well. Perfect. My biggest thing right now is going to be getting these guys trained so that way we can go ahead and be ensuring that we can get all the rides open. That's sort of first and foremost for me. So we've got this ride testing right now. I mean, I can't help but keep repeating it. I love the design of this overall facility here. I love what they did with it. Oh, definitely do want the roller coaster though is available. Oops. We're down on money right now. Probably do want the ability for first aid stations, so that'll be something that I research quickly as well. Alright, we got people going back onto it. Perfect. These pathways are a little bit on the narrow side, but you know what? I'm just going to have to deal with that. Really want this boom boats to get finished here so I can go ahead and get guests on it. How close am I to having one of these boats coming down the big drop here? Up here comes the first boat. Alright, so we're not too far off. We'll go ahead and accept that, sure. First boat's coming around here, perfect. I mean, I love the theming already around and stuff, and I think that theming around rides is not going to be a major problem overall here. I think I should be pretty good there. Alright, there's the first one coming in, so we should be able to open the ride now. There we go. Let's see, it's at $6.91, so I want to put the price accordingly. Let's see here. It's 91. I could basically charge 20 bucks. There we are. We'll hopefully get some people coming down to this shortly enough and get them on that ride. We got people on the bumper cars here. They're having a blast there. Peter was not able to capture one of the ghosts, which is unfortunate. When can they be trained again? March 27th. So very soon he can be trained again, which is perfect, because they'll probably start opening up in their ride for me. But for right now, we got all these people coming into the boom boats ride, which is exactly what I want. Oh, I do need to make sure this is every 10 minutes and full load. There we go. Alright, so we'll go ahead and train him. And, you know, let's go ahead and make him 325 with that. So that should work out fine. Then we're going to go ahead and take a ride on the boom boats to end this episode. So, if you liked what we did in this episode, please go ahead and click that like button. And if you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and hope to see you all again for the next episode of Planet Coaster.
You're pretty good at this. Say, have you ever considered a permanent future in paranormal elimination?